Welcome to Two Weird Beans in Iceland!
In this video we're going to take you through part 2 of our top places to visit in Iceland, with the last one being something you probably wouldn't expect to find in such a famously cold country. Let's get into it!
We're currently going on a little hike to the site of the volcano in Iceland that erupted in 2021. It's no longer erupting at all the lava has stopped now, but you can still go up to the site and you can see where the lava has set and solidified, and apparently it's just a really cool sight to see.
I think it's still steaming as well.
Still steaming, is it?
There's still lava under the ground.
Yeah, but it's no longer actively kind of doing anything. So we're taking a little hike up to that, so we'll see what it looks like.
The Fagradalsfjall volcano, sorry for the pronunciation, isn't far from Reykjavik, and the easiest visitor car park to access can be found here. Although there is a second one here, which is up a slightly smaller track. From there, it was about a 2 to 4 kilometre walk, depending on what route you take, made slightly trickier by large quantities of snow at the time of our visit.
Oh my god, they are steaming. This here is kind of as far as it got. It's kind of pretty much from all the way up here. There's kind of ripples where it was molten. Here it's literally like folded.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it does. Like you said, it looks like a blanket or something. The blanket's folded over. But it's rock.
So crazy.
Only a few months ago as well. It's not even like ancient lava. Literally just a few months ago.
This time last year.
Yeah.
So just a quick warning, in the next few clips we climb onto the lava and have a wander around, which as it turns out is not advised. In our slight defence, there only seemed to be one sign warning you not to walk on it, and the sign wasn't in the direction that we approached from, but we thought we'd let you know anyway. Also, if you're visiting when there's lots of snow, please also be careful as the snow conceals some surprisingly deep holes, and although Jess was lucky to only fall in by about 2 feet, every so often some of the holes were much deeper. Despite the warnings and the holes, this was actually one of my favourite things we did in Iceland. It was amazing to see such recently cooled lava with its ripples and folds, the steam coming through the cracks, and to feel the warmth of the rock. Obviously it won't be steaming and warm forever, but even without this it would have been a very impressive sight to see. After a lot of Jess pulling this face, we safely left the lava. It was very cool to see, but we would advise nobody copy us. Iceland is pretty much the land of waterfalls. They are everywhere. From the famous and enormous Gullfoss and Skogafoss, to smaller nameless falls that cascade off the mountains almost everywhere in Iceland. If you're a fan of waterfalls, you won't be disappointed. Official records estimate there are around 10,000 waterfalls in Iceland, so you pretty much can't help seeing some even if you were trying to. As far as the ones we saw and could recommend, we thought the most unique was this one, due to the interesting rock formation. This one was very cool because you could basically walk right up to it and it wasn't very touristy at all. But we have to admit our favourite was this one, mostly because you can walk all the way around it, which was a hell of an experience.
We are behind a waterfall. It's really exciting. How damp are you?
This right here is why you wear waterproof.
Not a water.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
It is a lot of water, yeah.
This last one is not something you'd necessarily expect in a place like Iceland, which has a famously chilly climate almost year round. This is an 11,000 square metre tomato farm, which is powered by renewable energy and situated here, not far from Gullfoss. Naturally hot geothermal water is pumped out of the ground and run through these white pipes, which in turn run through the entire site, acting as a giant radiator system, keeping the site warm all year round. Iceland's electricity is 99.99% renewable, owing to the availability of hydro and geothermal power, so even the pump that runs the radiator system and all the lights in the place are also powered renewably. The tomatoes are also pollinated by the farm's own bees, who you can see buzzing around doing the good work of pollinating all these tomatoes. There is also a lovely restaurant where they serve their famous tomato soup and plenty of other tomato-based dishes, including puddings. The entire site is a unique place to visit with some impressive environmental credentials, so we definitely recommend heading over there if you're in Iceland.
It's dramatic, isn't it?